Hello guys, so today we are going to be making a potion of greater healing for D&D. This potion can be used for your DM. Maybe he's a death-happy DM and needs to take a hint to stop killing his players. Or maybe your cleric could use a little bit of help. Either way, this is a nice little prop to add something to your game. You need 4 D4 sided die, bottle or jar for the potion, resin, I used Envirotex, 3 disposable mixing cups, red food coloring, popsicle sticks, and mixing sticks. You'll also need paper for the label design, wooden tags for the label. I used micron pens, just any ink pens, wood stain or paint, twine to tie the label on, and Elmer's glue, which is optional. Alright, so I've got my jar, my mixing cups there, 3, my part 1 and 2 of the Envirotex, my food coloring, and basically just deciding which one I'm going to put in first. I'm pouring the Envirotex part 1 in the mixing cup. Then I'm going to stir it for 2 minutes as the instructions say. Now you want to make sure this is in a well-ventilated area because resin does give off vapors. I'm adding a bit of red food coloring at a time. You want to add small amounts because it can get very, very dark quickly. Then we add the part 2 of the resin, give it another good stir for about 2 minutes, and then we are going to pour everything together. Once I feel that it is poured well, I pour both part 1 with the dye and part 2 of the hardener into the cup. And again stirring to make sure that it is evenly mixed. Now that it is mixed well, I pour it into the jar and wait a whole 24 hours for it to set. Here's an intermission with my cat thief stealing my water. His name's Vagrant. Next I drew out my design in pencil and I'm going over the final design with ink pens. What I wanted here was some art that would show off what a healing potion is, and I went for a praying hand with a crucifix. As you can see at the bottom it says greater, and that's part of the cross. Again, just erasing it just to make sure the lines are all nice and smooth. There's no visible marks on the back. The next part I took was some gel stain. It's basically a faux oak stain. You can use paint, of course, you don't have to copy that. You could paint your label, or you don't even have to use wood. You can just use a paper label and glue it on the bottle. I went for wood because it would be more sturdy for being thrown into backpacks and being transported a lot for games. This is a gift for my DM, and he does carry everything in a bag, so I wanted to make sure that it would last. Next, we're just going to tie everything together. The twine, I really want to make sure that it's secure. So at first I just went to tie it together, and I realized that it would kind of tilt up a bit. So what I did was tie a knot first, so that there would be a bit of a gap between the label and the bottle, and then tie the label on. That just allowed for the label to sit away from the bottle and give it a bit of free motion. At the end of the day, this is your healing potion. You can make it however you want. And then you can glue the ends in place if you want. It's completely optional. I'm just really worried that it's gonna come apart and the label fall off, so I just secured it with glue. And there you have it, a potion of healing. Survival is not guaranteed.